Good night, my friend. Have you ever questioned yourself after a long sleeping night what just happened with my body when I sleep? Welcome back to another episode of Fantastic Dataset and where to find them. Today we will dive deep into the Sleep-EDF Dataset, one of the most comprehensive resources available for sleep research. So, exactly what is sleep? Sleep is the most impactful thing we can do each and every day to reset the health of our brain and our body. Well, sleep, at least in human beings, is subdivided into 4 stages, increasing in their depth of sleep. We begin with the first and second stages of non-REM sleep, which stands for non-rapid eye movement sleep. During these stages, your heart rate decreases, body temperature drops, and brain wave activity slows down. As we transition into the deeper stages of non-REM sleep, stages 3 and 4, the brain produces large, powerful brain waves. This phase is crucial for recharging the immune system and overhauling the cardiovascular system. Additionally, deep non-REM sleep aids in consolidating memories and embedding them into the brain's neural structure. Now, let's discuss REM sleep, the other main type of sleep. During REM sleep, we experience the most vivid and hallucinogenic dreams as brain wave activity speeds up again. This stage provides significant emotional first aid, helping to process and regulate emotions. So, from non-REM to REM sleep, our eyes move faster, our brain becomes more active, and our body becomes more relaxed. How can we determine which stage of sleep we're in throughout the night? Do we actually go through all 5 stages, including both non-REM and REM? I couldn't even tell when my brain is active and when my body is relaxed. Let's discover it through the Sleep-EDF dataset. So what exactly is Sleep-EDF? It is a dataset consisting of 197 whole-night sleep polysomnographic recordings that are extensively used by the scientific community to analyze sleep patterns and disorders. It includes data collected from studies like breathing patterns, body temperature, and several important signals regarding sleep. When was the dataset collected? When exactly is the dataset collected? Through back to the late 80s and early 90s, well-trained technicians used Rechtschaffen and Kale's manual to score the sleep patterns of the sleep recordings and ensure the data quality. How was the data recorded? Technicians recorded EEG, electroencephalogram, EOG, electrooculogram, and chin EMG, electromyogram, signals from participants. They conducted 2 separate studies, the sleep cassette and the sleep telemetry. These studies aimed to provide insights into how age and medications affect sleep. What do EEG, EOG, and EMG stand for? EEG, electroencephalogram, measures electrical activity in the brain, helping us understand different sleep stages by analyzing brain wave patterns. EOG, electrooculogram, records eye movements, crucial for identifying REM sleep, characterized by rapid eye movements. EMG, electromyogram, monitors muscle activity, which decreases as we transition from wakefulness to sleep and becomes very low during REM sleep. Sleep cassette was conducted from 1987 to 1991 and aimed to study the effect of age on sleep. Participants were healthy Caucasians aged from 25 to 101 who didn't use any sleep-related medications. They wore a modified cassette recorder capturing sleep data over multiple days at home. There are 153 files from this study. The other 44 files come from sleep telemetry, which was conducted in 1994 to study the effect of temazepam on sleep. The participants are 22 Caucasian males and females with mild difficulties falling asleep. They study used a miniature telemetry system in a controlled hospital environment to monitor the effects of temazepam on sleep. Other than, obviously, temazepam, no other medications were used. Now, let's dive into our dataset and uncover how brain activity, muscle signals, and eye movements vary across different phases of sleep. Phases of sleep. W. Wakefulness. During wakefulness, the brain exhibits an alpha rhythm, characterized by frequencies between 8 to 12 Hz. This stage is marked by high-amplitude muscle contractions and movement artifacts visible on electromyography, EMG, as well as eye blinking detectable through electrooculography, EOG. Low-frequency EEG, 0.5 to 2 Hz, also captures these movements. As we begin to fall asleep, we enter N1, the first stage of non-REM sleep. Here, the alpha rhythm is attenuated and replaced by a mixed-frequency theta signal, 4 to 7 Hz. Muscle tone decreases, and slow eye movements are noted, indicating the onset of light sleep. N2, non-REM stage 2. N2 is a deeper stage of sleep characterized by specific patterns in brain activity. This stage presents K-complexes, which are large waves in the EEG with a distinctive shape, a negative peak followed by a positive complex and a final negative voltage, all smaller than 1.5 Hz. Additionally, sleep spindles, or bursts of oscillatory waves, appear at the sigma band, 12 to 15 Hz. N3, non-REM stage 3, also known as slow-wave sleep. N3 is the deepest stage of non-REM sleep. It is marked by slow-wave activity, 0.5 to 3 Hz, and an overall reduction in EMG tone. Eye movements are unusual during this stage, and it is considered the most restorative phase of sleep. REM sleep. REM sleep is distinguished by rapid eye movements that are clearly visible in the EOG. The EEG during REM shows relatively low amplitude, mixed frequency activity. This stage is also characterized by the lowest muscle tone observed in EMG, making it a unique and essential phase of the sleep cycle where most dreaming occurs. Why is this important? Understanding these signals during different sleep phases helps us comprehend how our bodies and brains rest. It also sheds light on the impact of age and medications on sleep quality. Researchers use the Sleep-EDF dataset to develop and test algorithms for sleep stage classification, to study the impact of various factors on sleep, and to advance our understanding of sleep disorders like insomnia and sleep apnea. For example, machine learning models developed with this dataset achieved a state-of-the-art result of 86% accuracy on the sleep stage detection task. But despite its extensive use, the Sleep-EDF dataset has some limitations. Keep in mind that the data comes from the 90s, which was a long time ago when mobile phones didn't exist. Therefore, the data might not reflect modern sleep patterns, especially the effects of modern electronic devices on sleep. Besides, a huge setback of the dataset is the demographics. In the studies I mentioned before, all of the subjects are Caucasian. Therefore, the sleep patterns recorded might not be applicable to the global population. Lastly, the dataset is somewhat outdated. Even though it used the most advanced techniques at the time, keep in mind that it still comes from the early 90s. The technology and methods might not be as advanced and accurate as what is available today, which might limit the applicability of its data to current research. You have seen how fantastic Sleep-EDF is, and now you may wonder where to find it. The dataset is publicly available on PhysioNet, where researchers can download the data after agreeing to certain usage terms. It's formatted in EDF, a common format for physiological data, making it accessible for analysis with various software tools. Conclusion: the Sleep-EDF dataset offers a unique window into the intricacies of human sleep, supporting a wide range of research applications. Whether you're a seasoned researcher or just starting out, it provides a solid foundation for exploring the vital process of sleep. For more detailed information or to download the dataset, please visit physionet.org. To understand the sleep signals and train the machine learning models to detect the sleep patterns, please follow our channels for the subsequent episodes. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and comment below with any questions or insights you might have.